And so just to end really quickly here, we're going to spend a really large portion of this class talking about how we set up an experiment. And so we're going to go through these 7 major parts to designing an experiment. And so right now we're talking about how to develop a question, and then we're going to eventually roll into developing hypotheses, identifying independent variables or treatments, identifying dependent variables to measure, how to collect and analyze the data, and then talk about the expected outcomes that we will get. And then we're going to take this design process and we're going to implement it and carry out a research project. And so some things that I want for you to keep in mind off the bat is these 3 terms. So randomization, replication, and local control. And these become really important when we design experiments. So we have to address how experimental units will be randomized, how the project will be replicated, and what controls we're going to have in place. And we're going to spend a lot of time on these 3 concepts, but this is something that is going to be asked of you over and over and over again. And you are going to use this as the filter to assess many different research scenarios throughout the semester. And the last thing that we could always add here is to request help, because that's important as well. And so this, I hope, gives you a good introduction to not only agricultural research, but also the process that we're going to be looking at throughout this class.